Natalie Lynch is a credentialed investigator and licensed attorney, not a vlogger.
Why do I insist on confidentiality between interviews? Because it can be really destructive to the culture of an organization if there is complete transparency about everything that happens in an investigation to all people. So let me break that down a little bit. Obviously, when I'm doing a workplace investigation, I am transparent with my client, who is usually, legal HR or, somebody out of either the legal department or the HR department. It could be a project manager, it could be a, local person, but generally I am, of course, completely transparent with that person. But as between people that I'm interviewing, I make the pledge that I will never tell anybody in another interview what you and I talked about today. And I can do that because I am thoughtful about the way I ask my questions. And so people are smart enough to figure out that, there are only two of us in the room. And if she knows that story, then obviously she's spoken to the other person that was in the room. But that information won't come from me. And so people start to trust that they can tell me things and there will be a veil of transparency. There'll be some block in what comes out of my mouth in the next interview. And so it is safer to talk to me because I'm not going to encourage gossip. Likewise, I can't ask people not to engage in gossip if I'm going to do it myself. And since I know that gossip is just the number one enemy of a quality workplace investigation, I have to protect gossip within my investigation as well as what happens when people leave my room. And so I know that other people will go and say, oh, I already talked to Bob. Or somebody will say, oh, you should talk to Bob. And, the interviewer will say, oh, I already did. But that will never happen in my mouth because as an organization, my law firm is very, very focused on improving the quality of the workplace. That's why we do investigations. That's why we think it's important. And I can't bring up the culture and the environment of a workplace if I'm also tearing it down during the interview by encouraging gossip about something that's so sensitive. There's an interview going on.
Mom, you have to tell people to like and subscribe.